Hey y'all, this your boy Uncle Peasy. Watch this. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, this the air fryer. Oh, oh, hey, look at that. Look at that. That's a ribeye, air fried. Some of y'all don't know about that one right there. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off while I do this video. Ooh, let me help y'all with something. All right, so real talk. Let me tell you why I'm really doing this video. Okay, so here's what happened just now. And I want y'all to hear me good. Because if I didn't catch y'all with that ribeye, some of y'all wouldn't even pay attention to what I'm about to say. Okay? Well, there we go. All right, so check this out. So, in all seriousness, my wife just called me and she was in tears. So, basically, there was a parent that she was dealing with, and she contacted the parent to find out what's up with the kid. And the kid was sick, okay? And this is two different situations. The kid was sick. And my wife ran into the room and wanted me to get on the phone with this parent. And I'm like, well, I don't feel like talking. You know, I've been trying to recover. I had not been feeling too good, so I didn't feel like talking. But my wife insisted that I talk to the lady. I got on the phone with the lady, and come to find out the reason her kid isn't in school. I got to remember, here's the camera, I'm looking over there. The reason why her kid is not in school is because the kid was sick, and the place where they're renting their place from, they were about to get evicted and had to go to court today. So she said, I haven't been in the mood to bring it up to my child to force them to, you know, enroll in school and stuff like that. And so I hopped on the phone. I told her a couple of tips on what to do to prevent the eviction that was supposed to take place today. And she did exactly what I said. I told her about how to get all the documentation, communication, medical reports, and everything else, and then take it into the judge so that you can show the judge how mean these people are. You also let the judge know, hey, I got this amount of money, I'll have the rest in 3 days. So I'm not even sure why I'm even here being brought to court when I can pay it before the end of the month, and so forth and so forth. She just texted my wife back a few minutes ago and said, you know, I just really want to thank you because they stayed the eviction. We're going to be able to stay. Then my wife went on to tell me about another child who hasn't been enrolling in school because the child is going through another medical condition, another kid. And she went into tears, y'all. She went into tears. And you know why she was crying? And I want y'all to hear me good. You might be having a tough situation that you're dealing with. You might be struggling. You might be going through things. But imagine that your kid is not enrolled in school because they're going through chemo right now. And my wife was in tears. She said, life is so unfair. And she said, we complain about everything. But just imagine your sixth grade child has to go through chemo. And so that's the reason why they can't even go to school. And then I thought about something else. Some of you guys have been with me for quite a long time, so you may have remembered this chick that went on the internet years ago, a couple of years ago. I took Nancy to Mexico, and we was hanging out in Mexico, and I was just, you know, thanking everybody and showing people what's possible and so forth. Trying to do something positive for the community, right, of traders. And then some chick went on there and started creating videos about me, calling me a scammer or this, that, and the other. And I got hot as fish grease. This one thing to talk about me, but don't bother my wife. And she was saying, yeah, because if you was a real trader, your wife would be trading too. Why ain't she trading? And oh, God help my tongue, and still do, because I'm still pissed about that. First of all, my wife ain't got to do nothing she don't wants to do. And what they don't realize is that, yes, I take care of all the bills. I don't care how much money my wife makes. I take care of all the bills. Because what I want her to do is once she's done with the type of job she has, which she doesn't even have to work, I retired her for several years, and then she decided to go back and start helping people. The type of work she does, she's not a regular school teacher. She helps kids who either got kicked out of school because of fighting or most importantly, they call hospital homebound kids. That means the kids are so sick until they can't even attend school, so they have to be able to do it online and through Zoom. Are you hearing what I'm saying? They have to be taught while they're sick because they're so sick they can't even go to a regular school. So you tell me, should my wife stop what she's doing to come and become a trader? Or should I finance everything else so that she can go ahead and do what she does best, which is helping people, communicating with parents and making them feel better, even though that's not even her job. She just got a gift for doing that. She has a gift of encouragement, even though it's ripping her heart apart. And this chick gonna sit up there and say, oh, you ain't no real trader, because if you were, your wife would have been a trader. Only to find out she didn't know that she contacted my little brother because she was soliciting people, and she contacted my little brother and didn't even know that was my brother, and come to find out she was some crazy fool calling Forex stock options, and she is making her choices on which one to trade based off of astrology. She was an astrologist making a decision off of the astrology on, it's crazy. But the point is, here's the deal. The point is this. Hearing my wife being in tears, I wanted to share with you guys this, because a lot of times life can deal us some bad blows. Lord knows I got plenty of them. And you may have too. But let's keep going anyhow. Let's keep going anyhow, because always remember, it could be worse. It could be your child out there going through chemo. There was another student last year who she was working with, and she said this young man, and he was a teenager in high school, but he had stage 3 cancer. And in the end, my wife was the only person he was able to talk to. Everybody else left him. His girlfriend left him, and basically that was it. So he was her lifeline. She was his lifeline, not only as a teacher, but just as a sounding board, just to have some connection and not feel alone. And she got a report that this year he's doing much better. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So let's just be grateful. I know sometimes the markets are great to us. Sometimes they're not, but it's okay. And speaking of the markets, like I said, they have been recovering and doing things this week based on last week's speech from the Fed announcement. So not every trade is going to work out as a winner, and we all know that. But also some trades will not be taken until the markets tend to settle, especially with the US 30. And I appreciate Ms. Jenny proceeding with caution until the US 30 stabilizes and stuff like that. So not every day will you see trades open, or if we do have trades, that's the reason why they're called swing trades, because yes, you're going to hold them for a little while, they're going to go through a little volatility, and there you go. So that's just the nature of the market. So let's just be grateful. The week is early. We still got plenty of trading week. Most of the bad news is done. Last week, there's news coming out on the euro, a lot of news on the euro, but other than that, we'll be okay. All right, you guys, so I'll see you on Wednesday if you have any classes. And again, if you have any questions, just bring it to class on Wednesday, okay, you guys? This is more of a video just of encouragement, not to tell you about getting this, getting that, da-da-da-da-da. It's just something to encourage you, the person, okay? All right, love you guys, bye.